Welcome to the ImportOmatic Plus powered by Omatic Cloud overview. Omatic has been solving nonprofit data import and integration needs for over 20 years and has over 3,000 delighted customers. We have over 100 individuals on our team, many coming from the nonprofit community as DBAs or part of development teams, and a number of our team comes from Blackbaud. Omatic is Blackbaud's longest-standing technology integration partner. Some fun facts about the current nonprofit landscape in technology. Since 2010, the number of nonprofit tech platforms has tripled. It's all about using best-in-class platforms to meet your needs. Over 80% of nonprofits use 4 or more systems, with 50% using 5 or more. With all of these disconnected systems, the need for data importing and integration is greater than ever. 76% of nonprofits don't have a data integration strategy. The results can be detrimental. Duplicate records, data silos, data updated in one system is stale in other systems, mailings to deceased records, loss of supporters. The need for a data import and integration strategy is critical. Why Omatic and data importing and integration? All software systems and solutions either have or are making the move to cloud. Blackbaud has made the move to cloud, and it's the future of ERPs and integration. A move to Omatic Cloud solves your data integration strategy and future-proofs integration in alignment with Blackbaud's development roadmap. Omatic helps power your mission by integrating and unifying disconnected data into consistent and personalized supporter experiences. Clean, current, and complete data leads to precise insights and decisions, which in turn leads to supporters who give, keep giving, and form the lifeblood of your mission. Omatic Cloud has taken the best of Omatic's 20 years experience in data integration and coupled it with the most advanced, secure cloud technology. The result is an easy-to-use, intelligent data platform that supports all file types and formats, corrects data while en route, prevents duplicates, and frees up hours of staff time. Let's take a look and begin an import. Let's start with a sample file in Excel, which we'll begin importing momentarily. Looking at my file, there's a few items to point out. There are miscellaneous titles here that aren't the standard values used in Razor's Edge. There are names that are whispering at us in lowercase and other names screaming at us in all caps. There's postcodes that are incorrectly formatted. As I slowly scroll to the right, you'll see there's a lot of different types of data. Basic biographical fields, addresses, phones, emails, and even gift transactions, and a lot more. I'm only about 25% of the way through my file, but you'll get the point. There's a lot of different types of data to import. We're now going to run this file through the Omatic Cloud and import the data. We'll look at how Omatic can prevent duplicates, clean up names, transform those miscellaneous titles, and more. We're now looking at ImportOmatic Plus powered by the Omatic Cloud. Just like Razor's Edge NXT, Omatic Cloud is hosted by Microsoft Azure, so it's fast and secure. This is my home screen, where I manage imports and integration. Each tile is a formula, which is a template for importing, including where data is mapped, how to clean up that data, and record matching in order to prevent duplicates. Here I have separate tabs or folders to help organize my imports and integrations. Here you'll see that I have a folder for Wealth Engine, Classy, and MailChimp. When ready to run an import, I can drag and drop my file onto the formula, or I can click and browse to the file location. Here I can select the file that we were looking at earlier, and after selecting the file and clicking on Open, the import begins. One of my favorite features of ImportOmatic Plus is imports run in the background, so I don't need to sit at my computer and watch, or babysit the import while it processes. I can continue working in Razor's Edge while the import runs, so that if one of my supporters calls and asks to update their address, I can do that, or if I need to run reports or a mailing. I can also step away from my computer and grab a cup of coffee or attend a meeting. I can also run multiple imports simultaneously if I have multiple files to import. My import's finished processing now. My sample file only contained 4 records. 3 of those records have already gone into Razor's Edge, either as new or updates to existing. 1 record went to my Needs Attention bucket, which means I need to review it before it goes into Razor's Edge. We're now looking at my Needs Attention bucket for records that need to be reviewed before they're transferred. Here we'll see Timothy Bell from my Excel file and potentially duplicate matching records in Razor's Edge. Here I can select which record to match to, taking note of potential duplicates to merge later. To help with record matching, there's a direct link next to potential matching records. Clicking this up arrow launches the record and opens NXT. The record opens and enables me to view all details and determine if it's the same person from my Excel file or a different person. Jumping back to the Omatic Cloud, here I can select whether I want to match to the existing record in Razor's Edge or create a new record. Omatic Cloud makes identifying and preventing duplicates an easy process. Omatic Cloud includes an SFTP connector, enabling imports to be scheduled on a daily or weekly basis. This is helpful if you receive a file from a lockbox or mailhouse or another partner via FTP, for example FileZilla. Omatic Cloud checks your FTP folder on a schedule, and if a file is present, it'll be downloaded and imported. You can review records that need your attention the following morning or when convenient. This is the back end of the formula. This is where I map fields from my data file and choose where those data fields reside in Razor's Edge. This is a simple one-time field mapping exercise. The left column is all the fields in Razor's Edge. The middle column is the direct link to my Excel file. It's as easy as selecting the field in Razor's Edge and then selecting to match it to the appropriate field from the Excel file. I can also select to clean up data before it's transferred into Razor's Edge. Oftentimes, names are in all caps or lowercase. I can apply cleanup rules to proper case data. When importing email addresses, perhaps I want to set them to lowercase for cleanliness and consistency. I can also set telephone formats. For date fields, I can set a format and automatically remove timestamps. I can also set postcode formats, especially helpful for postcodes from New York, as Excel tends to drop leading zeros. I also need to be able to transform data from my Excel file into the appropriate Razor's Edge terminology or values. In my sample file from earlier, we saw title values that are inconsistent with the title table in Razor's Edge. Using a data transformation, I can combine those miscellaneous versions of Mr. into the version of Mr. used in Razor's Edge. Data transformations can be used in a variety of ways. For example, if I'm importing gifts and my Excel file has values such as area of greatest need, I can transform that into annual fund. During this overview, we've focused on importing an Excel or a CSV file. Omatic also has a library of direct API connectors to various platforms. Some of these connectors are bidirectional. Connectors are a direct integration between Razor's Edge and the other system, taking out the need to export data or have an Excel file in the middle of an import process. The connectors also offer an extra layer of scheduling, with some connectors having synchronization running in near real time every 5 minutes. For more information on these direct API connectors, be sure to ask your account manager. Are you ready to make the move to Omatic Cloud and build your data import and integration strategy? Solve data silo issues such as untimely, messy, and dirty data? With Blackbaud and other partners going to cloud, now's the time to future-proof data integration. Your staff and users managing imports and integration can take advantage of automation and scheduling, not having to babysit imports, freeing up time for more strategic efforts and tasks, and focus more on stewardship. With an integration strategy and use of Omatic, your systems will no longer be siloed. Data from your separate systems will be updated into Razor's Edge, and you'll have a full, accurate, and timely 360 view of supporters.